So today we're going to be running, I would say, a 30-second timer with a 15-second rest. I'll run you through your warm-up and your workout. But first, before we get started, let's go ahead and go over our movements and get some form tips down really quick. And then we'll get you warmed up and we'll start working out. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday. All right, you guys, so we've got a strength day today, so we're going to be slowing things down a little bit. You should feel some full body burn today, which would be awesome for this Wednesday hump day. To start us off, we're going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and start in some core. So go ahead and come down to the ground. And our first movement is going to be happy baby. So we're going to pull those toes up towards our nose, and we're going to drop the opposite arm. The opposite arm is leg down, and if anybody is struggling as much as me today, obviously, I say hello to you. So happy baby will be the opposite arm and leg dropping down to the ground. That's our first movement for today. Our second movement of the day, we're going to stay on our back, and we're going to be doing some single leg hip bridges. So they're going to be a little bit different though. We're going to stay with our hips all the way up. Then we're going to drive that knee up to our nose, extend the leg out, drop the heel down, and bring it right back to where it was at. Okay, so then the other side, we'll draw the knee up, press it out to the wall, drop the heel down to the ground, and then replace that foot right back where it was. And we'll keep doing this movement all the way through our 30-second timer. And movement number 3 is going to be, let's see, what do we have today? Ooh, push up to back twist. This is a new one, this is a good one. So we're going to start out in a really strong push-up. A lot of times I notice that hands are going to be starting, they always start a little higher than they should. So make sure that your hands are coming right out, down from your chest. And this one, you're going to have your feet right together. So go ahead and drop down into your push-up. And you're going to push back, twisting the knees to one side. And then right back to plank. Push up. Other side, twisting the knees to the other side and pressing back and down. Push up, and we'll repeat through that. So that's your first 3 movements. We've got a couple more here. So number 4, we're going to go ahead and bring it up for a little bit of lower body burn. So starting in the center, we will alternate each side. No, actually, we're going to stay all on one side for the first 30 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other. But we're going to go ahead and take our leg out, and as we come driving back in, it's actually going to come up. So we're going to do an lateral lunge to knee drive up, okay? With this guy, make sure that you're sending your hips back behind these toes. No forward, okay? So send the hips back behind the toes, drive through the heel, and up to standing balance. We'll do that for 30 seconds on one side. Your 5th movement is going to be 30 seconds on the other side. And number 6, to finish it all off, we're going to be doing a body weight squat right here in the center with that knee drive alternating. So squat, drive, squat, and drive. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get warmed up. You may feel a little bit of tightness in the hips after this workout because we are going to be doing quite a bit of forward hip bending and a lot of squats today. So if that's the case, hit me up. I've got an awesome mobility flow that clients are following every morning this week, specifically focusing on hip opening. So hit me up. But your warm-up today, we're going to go ahead and take it on the floor. All right, so for the warm-up today, we're just going to go ahead and start off with some body rocks. So go ahead and tuck those toes, and we're going to reach back, laying our booty down on our heels. And then we're going to press all the way forward, getting a nice stretch into our wrists. Go ahead and press it back onto the heels and forward onto the wrist. So that's our first movement. We're going to run through this in a 20-second timer, 10 seconds rest. Movement number 2 is just going to be a plank hold. We'll come up and hold it for a nice 20 seconds, warming the body up. And then movement number 3 for our warm-up today, we're going to flip it over into regular hip bridges, getting ready and getting our back end primed up for one of our main movements today in the workout. So let's go ahead and start that timer. We're going to start in our body rocks into plank. Grab your guys some water. If you don't have it yet, you will need it today. And welcome, welcome. If you're just getting in, it's good to see you guys. All right, guys, here we go. 20-second timer, 10 seconds rest. We're going to start in the body rocks. Rocking back, pressing forward all the way over those wrists. Pressing through the toes. Keeping that core nice and tight. And go ahead and shake out those wrists. We're going to move it into a nice strong plank. Keep those wrists underneath the shoulders. Tucking the pelvis. Press back through those heels. And go ahead and just focus on that breath. In through the nose, you're almost there. Out through the mouth. Good job. Go ahead and flip it over for our hip bridges. Nice behind the body warm up. Keep those feet flat on the floor. Pull those knees apart. Don't let them collapse in as you drive the hips all the way up to the ceiling. You should feel the quad squeeze, the hip squeeze, the glute squeeze, everything up at the top. Big deep breaths. Great job, you guys. One more time, we're going to flow right back through that. So we're going to start with our body reaches or rocks. So we'll start here, rocking back and forward here in about 3 seconds. Here you go. Great job, you guys. Keep that core nice and tight. As you play around with how do your feet feel, how do the ankles feel? Are the quads kind of tight today? How are your knees doing? Great job. Shake out those wrists and we're going to head up into our plank for 20-second hold for warm up. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Making sure that we're pressing those shoulders down away from the ears, but really tucking the pelvis so we're not dipping the body or letting that back take over. Really tuck that pelvis under, keep the core nice and tight. Press back through the heels. There you go. All right, and flip it over for our last round of hip bridges before we go ahead and start our workout. All right, you guys. All the way up. Toes are spread out on the floor. Heels are pushed into the floor, and all 4 corners of the feet are actively engaged, helping press the hips all the way up to the ceiling, while the glutes and the hamstrings and the back squeeze at the top. Good job. All right. Grab some water, take a quick rest. I'm going to switch over a timer, and we're going to start off in our core. So if you're already here and ready to go, great job. 30 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest today. We're going to be starting off, I have my little cue here, that's why I keep looking over. We're going to be starting off today with Happy Baby, and then we're going to move into a single leg hip bridge, little maneuver, so it's a little bit fancier than just a regular single leg hip bridge. Hey guys, I see you over here, but I can't read the comments. I will check in with you soon, I promise, love you. And then our third movement to get us started today will be our push-up to lower body twist. If you miss me running through these, that's okay. I will definitely be cueing you as we get into it, okay? So, now that we are warmed up and ready to go, let's start in our Happy Baby. So we're going to start on our back, and I've got our timer. We'll start it off in 3, 2, and 1. So toes are up towards the nose, opposite arm and leg drops down to the floor, and pull it all the way back up. Good job, you guys. You should feel a nice stretch in the mobility of your shoulders here. If they are tight at all, something to take note of. You're really pulling those toes towards the nose as we work through this. There we go. Great job. Go ahead and shake that out. We're going to plant our feet flat on the floor, staying here. Next movement is to lift the hips up, drive that knee towards our body, extend out, and then come right back. Here we go. All the way up. Knee drives up to our body. We're gonna press it out to the wall, drop the heel down to the ground, and then all the way back up. Really pressing through that standing leg to keep our hips lifted. Big deep breaths. Make sure that the standing leg is also, the knee is pulling out. No compromising of form. Great job, you guys. And then we're gonna go ahead and pull it over to plank, to that lower body twist. So what we've got going on here, push up. So feet are close together. And we're gonna go ahead and start it off with a push up to lower body twist. Here we go. Push, lower body twist. Great job, you guys. You can also come to knees if needed for this push-up. Just drop it down to knees and then come back up to that twist. Big deep breaths. Great job. There it is. Awesome job, you guys. So for our fourth movement, we bring it up into our side lunge. We do it all on one side for the first round, all on the second side for the second set. Okay, here we go. So we're going to reach out for our side lunge, sending those hips back, and we're going to come up into that balance. Okay? Really engage that core as you drive that knee up. Making sure that this heel gets down on the ground during every single lateral lunge. You also really want to send those hips back, making sure that the knee is going to be sitting nicely behind the toe. Great job, you guys. Shake that out. Good job. Next, we have a other side lateral lunge to knee drive. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. You got this. So out and up. Yes. Good job. Hips are back. Core is tight. Knee is up. Great. Make sure that the standing leg toes, all the toes are spread out on the ground. Big deep breaths. Great job, you guys. 4 seconds. You're almost there. Keep pushing. Nice and deep lunges. Good. Shake it out. And we got one more. Just gonna wrap this all up. We're gonna be in squat to that knee pull. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So squat, pull, squat, pull. If you can, try to leave these hands up here. Momentum, no momentum. Leaving the hands up. Pulling that core in nice and tight. Good job, you guys. Big deep breaths. Every time you go down in the squat, make sure that knees are tracking out. Good job. Core is tight the whole time to help guide this movement nice and easy. Good. Shake it out. We'll take a little bit longer of a rest. Grab some water. And we're going to head into our second round. Hey, guys. All right. So, moving into our second round, save movements. We've got the same 6. So, we got about 10 seconds on our timer. We're going to start with our happy baby. All right, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Finding your breath. Really try to keep these toes pointing straight up to the ceiling, even as that leg extends down. And get that wrist and heel all the way down to the ground. Almost there. You guys are doing great. Big deep breaths. Good. Shake it out. Next, we've got those hip bridges with that single leg drive. We're alternating. Here we go. Press it out, heel taps down, all the way back up and release. And lift those hips up the whole time. Good job, you guys. Big deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Really pressing through that heel and through the ball of the foot. We're not lifting any part of the foot off the ground. We're just being mindful about where the weight is at. Good job, you guys. Second movement, we have that push-up to back twist. So you got 5 seconds. Here we go. Nice, big, good push-ups. Get that chest all the way down to the ground. And push, and twist it back. Big, deep breaths. Make sure, like I had said earlier, these hands are coming out directly from the headlights on your body versus the shoulders. Shoulders would be a little bit too high. Big deep breaths. Good job. All right, you guys, we come up to standing for our side lunges to that knee drive. You guys are doing great. Here we go. Okay, so side lunge up, up, good. Good job, you guys. Find that breath. Make sure that you're also not using too much momentum. You could stop over this foot at any time. Great job, shake it out. We got the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you guys. Really finding the weight into that heel and the breath. Coming down to the lateral lunge, up into the knee drive. Really find the balance over that standing leg. Good job, keep it up. Send those hips back. You're so close, you have 3 seconds. Keep pushing. Here we go, here we go. Ooh, good job, shake it out. Last one, we're gonna come into a squat and knee drive up. And I think I'm gonna run through this one more time. We've got the time, so we might as well. Okay, here we go. So we're going into squat, knees out, into that knee drive up. Here we go. Great job, you guys. Keep that core nice and tight, focusing on knees out. Great job. How are you feeling? There it is, shake it out. Take a little bit longer of a break. It's the end of our second round, and yes, we're going for a third today. I know you can do it, keep it up. Grab some water. And if you guys are right now contemplating on whether or not to do the second round or the third round, do it, do it, do it. Always do it. What else do we have to do right now, you know? Except for like a shit ton of other things. But still, one more round, not gonna kill you. Love you all. Here we go, 10 seconds. Starting in happy, baby. Here we go. Okay, 3 seconds. Pull those toes up towards the nose. You're gonna drop opposite leg and arm, okay? So heel and wrist, drop all the way down. I'm gonna try to talk a little less this time. Really tuck the pelvis. Lower back is pushed against the floor. Big deep breaths. Almost there. Yes, okay. Remember, we're staying on our back for the second movement. We're gonna be in that hip bridge, extension, and backward place. Here we go in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All the way up, knee drives up, extends out, and you're really pressing up the whole time. Find your breath. This is one that'll make you sweat. Big deep breaths. Get your toes down, heels down. So close. Good job. And shake it out. We're going to turn around and come into our push-up to that back twist, okay? I'm sweating, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Remember, hands are placed right outside of the headlights. Core is going to be tight. No dolphining up. If you need to come to knees, that's okay. Almost there, you guys. Keep pushing. There it is. Great job. And we're up. We are almost done. Great job. We're into our lateral lunge and that knee drive. And I'm getting hot. Here we go, you guys. So, lateral lunge, knee drive. Great job. Can you sit here for a second? Sit down, stand up. Not on any regular beat. Trying to make your body react to whatever you're on the fly trying to get it to do. Stay, 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 stay. And throw it down, quick up, boom, quick. Yeah, so play around with that. If you guys are ready for a 4th round, you guys can start playing around with some speed and agility inside of these movements. Here we go, other side. Lunge and push. Great job, you guys. Make sure that this knee that's coming out is also getting outside of the knee, or out of the toe. It's not gonna fall inside. Big deep breaths. I think this carpet that's underneath me is moving right now. Big deep breaths. Good job, shake it out. We're so close. We've got our squats to that single leg knee drive. And then we're finished, done. Woo-hoo. Here we go. Have fun with it, you guys. Standing up, boom. Oh yeah, no arms going with it. That'll help engage the core quite a bit more when you're pulling through these movements and pulling that knee up. Good job, you guys. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. I'm a culprit of holding all my stress in the neck. Send those hips back, and you are done. Good job.